Okay, so Alora just got dropped off. It is just after 7 a.m. And this is her third lesson. She's under no command right now. I'm just trying to get her a little excited. Uh, See how she was going to jump on me and she changed her mind? That's a good choice, little pibble. So all I'm doing right now is she's to the point, I mean, she's had 2 4-hour lessons with me. So we're to the point where we're just kind of working on some of the more advanced things. Pizzazz, good girl, which would be, another dog coming in. Oh, good girl. They're allowed to play together. Hi, oh, you little wobble boy. Good girls, good girls. Basically, and then what I'm going to do, down. You're so fast all the time. Good girl. Now, remember, she just walked in here. I haven't seen her since a week. Okay, you're done. Go play. Zoom. I got to check out what their dog's release command is. I think it's Scooby-Doo, but I'm not quite sure. Where do I got these guys? You're so cute. I gotta find their sheet of paper. Oh, well, I'm almost, yep. Scooby-Doo. Okay, so Scooby-Doo is her free command. Pizzazz. Good girls. So kind of what I'm doing, Pizzazz. Good girl. All I'm doing is kind of letting them play around. Pizzazz. Hi, Woobers. Oh, the woobies. Oh, the woobers. Good girls. Down. Good girl. I'm sorry with my phone here. Okay, Scooby-Doo. Zoom. Says, zoom. Sometimes I don't have the phone facing the way because obviously I'm trying to train dogs here. Well, not trying to train you. You don't have to be trained. Woo. Sassy, woo. So this is really, the wooshies. Down. No. Down. So, anybody see what she did wrong? I told her to down over there. So, I don't have to punish her. Good girl. But I have to down. Put her in the direction she was facing when I said down. That was called the neutral correction, meaning I just gently pulled her back. Now, Pizzazz obviously popped right down. Pizzazz isn't even supposed to be on this command right now. Oh my goodness, you guys. Zoom, bing, Scooby-Doo. So basically, what I'm doing with Alora now is in real life, you're not usually going to give a dog a command when you're training it because as they get better and better, so kind of like this, let her kind of check things out and then, Alora, good girl, sit, good girl, down, good girl. Okay, you Scooby-Doo, you're going to just give commands. So we're going to do, I'm just getting a little bit of this. Like I said, they just got here. Pizzazz. Hi. Oh, the woozy. You just want to play fetch, don't you? Yes. Oh, I even say the word and you get all excited. Good girls. But the main focus is she is going to go on a monster walk today. We're going to do some training on some of the busiest intersections in Milwaukee. You're going to stay here because they don't need you during that. That's going to be about 2.5 hours, so there's going to be a lot of videos of us outside. Then she's going to be exhausted, so we're going to give her a bit of a rest. And then we are going to go back to this, but we're going to do it inside. So this is just called application training. Application training inside. Application training meaning the ability to just give a dog a command and know they're going to obey it. Good girl. Hey, Laura. Good girl. Down. Good girl. So we are about to start our walk. What we're working on is making sure she doesn't pull. So me opening this gate. So no. So I kind of said no as a warning. It's called a preventative. Good girl. Excellent. Now I got to get her out. Close the gate. No. Good girl. And then we are going to go for our walk. And we want to make sure this leash is loose. So a lot of people, when they walk a dog, they have the leash like this. Now, they say, well, it's not tight. Well, gravity says it is tight because she's not under command right now. Gravity says it's tight because if it wasn't tight, it would be doing this. It'd have a droop. If your leash doesn't have a droop in it, it means you're doing what's called leash cheating. Heel. Good girl. You want her to be able to walk by your side with a droop, a loop. And you want to be able to control her with your voice. No. Good girl. No. Good girl. So no is replacing. Now remember, she is not under a command right now. The no is replacing needing the leash, because she associates the leash with being physically corrected, whether it's neutral or assertive or whatever. So we're switching it over so my voice can have the same effect, which it's been already. Now remember, this is only her third visit. This is just a puppy. So this is, the elite program is a quick, fast, your dog is going to be trained. Your dog is going to be 1-2 years ahead of schedule within the first few weeks. We'll be doing off leash with her, what you saw me doing inside with her. So you noticed I never had to pull on the leash. Once again, I'm going to stop. Now, she does not have to sit. She does not have to lay down. She just has to stop. Now, that's what we're working on now. The main concern is loose leash, but you can hear all the cars going by, and I'm not even on a too busy of an intersection. This is actually, and it is a Saturday morning at 7 a.m. So all those cars you've heard so far, pretty impressive. But this is what we're doing today with all these cars. Like I said, this isn't even a busy intersection. Wait till we get to 43rd and Greenfield. Wait till we get to 43rd and National. And of course, it's not going to be 7 in the morning. Man, what's everybody doing on a Saturday morning? Everybody just flying past here. You ready, good girl? Okay. So one of the things the customer, when he dropped Allura off, said that, nope, can't sniff. Why can't she sniff, everybody? Because sniffing will lead to a lot worse behavior. Sit. No, sit. Good girl, good girl, good girl. Said that the initial stages, like the first 25% of a walk, she's pulling. So that's what we're working on. You know, there's zero pulling right now. This is going to be about a 4-mile walk, and my building's right there. So literally, all we've done is gone across the street and maybe a half a block, not even a half block, just 1 or 2 buildings. So that's what we're working on today. So I taught him actually how to work on this. Of course, once again, I'm taking advantage of all this traffic. Once again, I'm on 60th and Mitchell right now. This is not known to be a busy intersection at 7 in the morning. However, this is actually, it is one of the other, where I live and where I work actually happens to be one of the more busy intersections in Milwaukee also. In fact, for a while, I think it was one of the number one traffic accidents. No, traffic accident. So she, just so you know, on the right, there was a big old bug flying. She wanted to check that out. Too bad. Good girl. Sit. Now, another thing I'm noticing, good girl, there we go, is usually after a sit, she's been trying to lay down too quickly. No, you saw it right there. I had to stop her. Usually it means 2 things. A, the customers always follow sit with down, and usually too quickly, so she's developing that pattern. And the other thing is she's getting tired, which she isn't because we just started. The third thing, of course, can always be it is more comfortable to lay down, right? Good girl. So we're going to keep going with this, keeping that leash loose. Can't wait till I get to the busy intersections versus these non-busy Saturday morning place I am right now. Yes, I am being sarcastic. Ooh, big truck. 2 big trucks coming. Okay, so I'm going to keep an eye on her. I'm really hoping that this might freak her out or cause a problem. Good girl. I'm going to keep walking. I'm not even going to put her into a stationary command. Perfect. Excellent. I'm not even going to put her in a stationary command because that would actually make it easier for me. Excellent. Beautiful. Loose leash the entire time. Excellent. So we are now 3 blocks from the house. So we're a couple major intersections. We've got, this is 60th and Greenfield. And then we're going to have 60th and National up there. So a little bit more traffic here. Sit. Now this time she actually does have to sit because I actually said sit. So what we're doing is the main focus that all of us want to pay attention to is this leash loose? We got some people walking around. We've got the cars, the buses, another big truck. Must be some construction going on down the street. But this is really our goal. Our goal is to be able to not have to worry about her pulling and stuff like this. Now, this is what I always tell people. If you can't remember the last time this leash was tight, it means you're that much closer to having an off-leash trained dog. So that's what we're doing with. Now, see, she's starting to speed up a little bit. No. I was able to slow her down with the word no, once again, without a leash. So she could have been off leash and I could do that same thing. So when you're training a dog, remember, your ultimate goal is, could I control her just as well without the leash on her as with the leash on her? So you try not to use the leash. The leash at this point should be your absolute last resort. Good girl, sit. So you notice, that time I slowed her down by saying good girl. Anytime I talk to her, a lot of stuff you wanted to check out. Anytime I talk to her, I'm getting her attention on me. Remember, a dog that is paying attention to you is not paying attention to everybody else or everything else. And this is kind of one of the components to dog training, which is why you see me kissing and loving and praising dogs so much, is I don't want to just teach her she has to obey me. I want to teach her to want to obey me. And obviously she does, because she's a good girl. Now, this is the type of dog, this is what I want with my dogs. This is actually what I do have with every dog I've had. So Alora already, after just this third lesson, remember, we're only about 35 minutes into this lesson, she's already at the point, sit, good girl, where this is the type of dog I would keep her. If these owners ever could not keep Alora, I would snatch her up in a heartbeat. Hint, hint, hint. No, oh, Jeep. So once again, we're just taking advantage of these intersections. But the key is, we're looking for making sure this leash, hey! Somebody running an intersection, almost hit these people. I tell you, nowadays, you never know. Okay. And we're gonna cross the intersection. Good girl, loose leash. So you noticed I kind of put a little heft in my step, sped it up. And the reason I sped it up is I want to see if she pays enough attention to me that I can speed up, no, slow down, do all these wonderful things with her, and not have to rely on the leash. So I'm going to once again do a little jog. Yes, I'm humming or whatever doing. See how she's getting. Now I'm going to, she's no way she could know I'm about to stop. So I have to help her out. No. And that's how that word no works. And that's, I can do the same thing with praise. You've already seen me do this with her on videos. So now I'm going to use the praise method. Nope. Good girl, good girl. Let's do that one again. Good girl, good girl, good girl. And then the no method. Good girl, no. Now, no will always work quicker, just so you know. And the reason no works quicker is because she associates that with the leash. No. She associates praise with kisses. So although it'll get her attention back on me, it won't stop her on a dime as quick as the no. But you use both. You have both in your repertoire. You have both in your tool chest. And that's kind of what we're doing right now. So, you see those that retainer wall there? We are going to head over there because we're going to just do a little test. I'm going to sit down, relax, and I'm going to want her to just relax also. I mean, we haven't gone too far yet, so she shouldn't be tired, but I'm going to let her come up on me, call her up on me. If I call her up on me, it's allowed, because then I can get pibble kisses. See how respectful she is. You're more respectful than me. So she hugging me. Now I'm going to have her get off. No. Off. Good girl. Down. And what we want to achieve, good girl, is that she can relax or get real relaxed. I'm sorry, there's a belly that needs to get rubbed. Woody, 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 woosh, woody, woody, woosh. Are you a happy pibble? I want to just be able to see that I can, if I wanted to stop on a walk. What I'm trying to do is actually imitate real life, relaxing, having a life. I don't want to just walk. I want to be able to chill out. This would be really cool. If I can find another place similar to this on the walk, but with more people traffic, I'm going to definitely do that. I can always go to a park later if she has the energy. But it's kind of like imitating real life. Even with the dog that has full energy, we want to have a dog that's relaxed. So, I mean, we've only actually gone about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks already. That's it, 5 blocks out of 4 miles. I told you there's going to be a lot of videotapes. I might have to slow down a little bit because otherwise this walk will take longer than the entire lesson. But she's got full of energy right now. There is no reason why she should be laying down right now besides the fact that I told her to. This is what we want. This is exactly what Pizzazz would be doing. This is what Lily did. This is what Nightwind, Moonshadow, Shia, Chihuahua, Cereboo, Isabeau, Milo. This is what all my dogs do. And now it's Elora, who's going to be my dog. Hint, hint, hint. Oh, just joking. Well, maybe I'd take her in a heartbeat. She's such a sweet little pibble. Look at that little pibble. Oh, look at the little tail wagging. Oh, the little wibble wibble. So we are coming up on 43rd and National. Like I said, one of the more busy intersections. That's because that is actually right there coming right off the freeway. The freeway ends in this personal area. Now, it is Saturday morning, as I've mentioned, but even on a Saturday morning, you can see there's quite a lot of traffic in here. So once we cross this crosswalk, that little bit of area right there, we're going to do some training, and we're going to see how she handles it, because there's going to be a lot of cars coming all over the place. Don't want to get hit by a car, so we will push that button. Oop, no, I don't think that button works. This car right here, we don't want to get hit by this car right here. Good girl, good girl. Okay, so right in this area here, we're going to do some training, even though she's doing phenomenal. Good girl, good girl. Sit. Good girl, stay. Hi, Woobers. Didn't even flinch, stayed. Looked a little bit down. Good girl, stay. Hi to Woobers. Hi to Woobers. Good girl. Good girl. Come. Down. Down. Good girl. Decided to throw a command within a command at her. See if she was going to focus. She's ignoring all these cars, which is awesome. Right on this busy intersection. Good girl. Good girl. Stay. Stay. Good girl. Notice how I constantly talk. No, stay. Constantly talk to her. Did anybody see why I said the word no there? Did you see that little flinch she had? She was about to get up. This is what off-leash training is going to be all about. I can stop her with a word. Stay. She's having a little trouble focusing here, but she's not being bad. I'll try to use a... No. Down. Stay. So I knew when I used the positive that time, it would snap her attention back to me. But because she's distracted right now, I had that word no, ready, like right at the tip of my tongue, because she's so much not paying attention to me that praise could trigger her to actually want to come to me, which is what it did. So I stopped her with that word no. But otherwise, once again, with all this traffic, she's actually doing pretty darn well. Little bit of trouble with focusing, but not too bad. So once again, I'll do that. Now she's paying attention to me. Good girl. Oh, now she's just accepting and settling in. Sit. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. Oh, sit. Come on. You can do it. Oh, yes. I know. No. Good girl. Stay. Good girl. Stay. Good girl. Good girl. Down. Good girl. So that is the intersection we just practiced on. That is 43rd and National. So now we're going to head down, not that stoplight, but the stoplight after that will be 43rd and Greenfield. Also a very busy intersection. We've had a couple fire truck, or one fire truck, one paramedic, I should say, one paramedic, couple muscle cars. Got some people over here. Good girl, good girl, good girl. So we're going to get all the way to that intersection down there, and then we're going to do another thing. So on that last intersection, you noticed she was great, awesome, considering this is only her third lesson and she's a puppy, but she had a little bit of a focus problem. So we're going to work on that again. Hopefully there'll be a ton of traffic there too. So we are coming up on 43rd and Greenfield, and now if I did this on a weekday it would be horrible, but we still got a lot of traffic, and she's handling it really well. So right now we're just doing the walking part. Now if she starts to get a little ahead, remember I have the word no, my favorite control word, We also have praise. But you notice she self-corrected herself. I didn't even have to say no that time. I could have given her a warning, or I most likely would have gone like, but sometimes I like to see if they can handle it on their own. And that was a noisy one. So we're almost going to get to that intersection with that shade, right? That shade up there. We'll practice there. It's only like 8:30 in the morning, but it's already getting to 76. We're around like 74, 76 degrees out here. Supposed to get 87. I'm glad this is a 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. lesson. The last hour will be inside at my place, casual application training. But what we're going to do is we're going to get to this shade right here, and we're going to test her out. So I just want to get in the shade myself. No. Sit. Stay. Whoopie whoops. Oh, the whoop whoop. Stay. Good girl. Good girl. So I'm not going to actually talk about what I'm doing right now. I just want to focus on her a little bit and grab that little pibble nose. Good girl. But watch when I say the word no to her, when I praise her, when I control her, kind of think to yourself, why did Chaz do that? Why did Chaz do that? You watch enough of my videos, you'll know why. Good girl. This is that focus problem we were talking about. So that's what I'm working on now. Hey, hey, Pib. Hey, yo, widows. Widow pibbles. Widow. No. No. I'm going to bite you. Did I bite a pit bull? Did you kiss me back? Because you're so vicious? Good girl. Good girl. Stop. Stay. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Who the whoopers? Who the whoopers? Who the whoopers? Down. Stay. 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 Good girl. Stay. Good girl. Good girl. Stay. Good girl. Oh, the whoosh. Good girl. Come. Nope. Stay. Down. Good girl. Just a little command. Another command. Ooh, the whoosh. Okay, come. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Sit. Nope. Sit. Ooh, the whoosh. Good girl. Down. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Stay. Stay. Next, her next 4-hour lesson. So her next lesson next week will only be 50 minutes because I really need to work with the owners. But the lesson after that, the next 4-hour visit, the real way we're going to get over the hump, as is always scheduled on the 4th lesson, will be the lakefront, the Milwaukee, Lake Michigan lakefront. There'll be a ton of people down there. I'll probably do it once again early morning because of the heat, 7 to 11. But definitely there'll start to be a lot of people out there, and that's what we're going to work on. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Nope. Sit. Good girl. Make sure that I always make her sit or lay down in the shade. Good girl. Good girl. We're giving her a little rest right now. Would you, woosh? Just a little bit of a rest. We're about a third of the way done with this walk. About an hour and a half into it, so I might have to pick up the pace a little bit because we got to finish this lesson. Sometime today, right? You're a good girl. You're such a good girl. She's looking at all this traffic. Don't. I want a belly. I want a belly. I want a belly, 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 belly. Belly, belly, belly. So the reason I'm actually videotaping this is the first time we walked by this graded fence, she freaked out. She was panicky and scared. This is an important thing to know about dogs, is exposure. Exposure. It's more important than anything. is building their comfort level. I'm going to honestly tell you, it is actually initially more important than even training. Of course, training is incredibly important, get more control, but she freaked out with that fence. Biker coming by, so we'll take advantage of that too. She freaked out because of the fence. She was scared by it. So all I had to do was have her walk by it a couple more times. A lot of praise. We got that biker coming right there. Good. Oh, the biker took a turn. Damn it. And so by introducing it to her, having her do it anyway, she didn't want to, praising the hell out of her, it just took a couple times and boom. So whenever you own a dog, especially when they're little puppies, the more things that they've never come in contact with that you expose them to, the better off you're going to be. And that is what we just did there. So we are about 15 blocks from home right now. Come. Good girl, good girl. Come. Sit. And we've been practicing this little grassy area for a bit. Heel. Heel. Been using this grassy, shady area. We're still by a fairly busy street. Lincoln, which is a busy street. Good girl. Sit. Stay. But she is definitely getting tired. So we've been working in here a little bit, kind of giving her a break from the traffic and the cement, or the major traffic. Good girl. Stay. Good girl. Down. She's doing wonderful, but she's definitely getting tired. So we are going to take these last 15 blocks without any videotaping, and we're going to give her about a 15-20 minute rest with pizzazz in the cool air conditioning of my house. And then we'll do the rest of her training in my house, in my apartment, off leash, spontaneous, real life application. Come, come, good girl. I know you're so tired. Sit. But are you too tired to kiss me? Never too tired to kiss me. Widdle, 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 widdle. Good girl. So we are back where we started, my building. So what we're gonna do is we are about to have a break. Good girl, nice and patient. Going to take her off leash, so the rest of her training will be off leash today. First, I'm just going to give her a chance to go to the bathroom. You gotta go potty? You gotta go potty? Oh, look at that burst of energy. Are you got a burst of energy? This guy thinking pizzazz is going to give her a burst of energy, but this'll work. Hi. Hi, do you gotta go potty? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Good girl, good girl. Are you a good girl? Okay, well, we'll go inside. Come on. Now, remember last week, the videotape, I talked about exposure just 2 lessons ago, but my last week, she was having fear going up these stairs. Now, I haven't seen her in a week. Laura, so we'll see if she can do them now off leash. Come on. Come on, Laura. Laura, good girl, come on. No, you can come up there. Come on, this way. Okay, let's go upstairs. I can see that. So remember how I said how important exposure is? Well, this is a perfect example. I only did it twice with her last week. Hi. You want to get something to drink and then play with pizzazz? We might do a little bit of off-leash training in here. I just got to let her get in and get a drink first. Good girl. Okay. Good girl. Whew. Hey, Laura. Hey, Laura. Good girl. Water's right here. Oh, come on. You got to be more thirsty than that. There we go. I'm more thirsty than that, or all you care about is pizzazz right now. There we go. Good girl. Oh, good girl. You're such a good girl. I should grab a water too. Crystal Light. Good girl. And then we're going to use, before I let her take a rest, we're going to use a little bit of this lesson to kind of let her wander around, but then to be able to give her a command. Hey, Laura, come. Good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, good girl. Down. Good girl. Oh, good girl. You're such a good girl always. Okay. Scooby-Doo. Zaz, you can play too. So we're just kind of moseying about. Turn on some lights so that a little bit easier with the videotape. Good girl. Look at the two of you pretty pretties. Oh. Just kind of letting her explore. In other words, this is just application training, because in real life, like right now, she's kind of focused on that toy. So I might just give her a command. Ooh, she found the toy, one of the toy boxes. There we go. So I'm going to call her. Oh, well, tease it. I was going to call her out of it, but she's discovering all of Pizzazz's toys. Ooh, the squishy horde. Oh, the squishy horde. Okay, now I'm going to give her a command. Hey, Laura. Hey, Laura. Good girl, good girl. Good Laura. Sit. Oh my goodness, keep wooz. Okay. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. Hi. Oh, you want to kiss me? Do you want to kiss me too? Oh, the woozy. Laura, let me kiss her. You can kiss her later. Good girls. Turn on a few more lights. There we go. There we go. Just letting her kind of wander. Oh, good girl. Can you get on my bed? Good girl. Good girl. Oh, you found dinosaur. That was... Hi, here's your wood. Dino. Good girl. Good girl. Laura. Down. Good girl. Stay. Good girl. Stay. I'm totally out of her sight now. Laura! Good girl. Oh, the Woody was. Oh, did you find this squishy? Oh, that's your brain. Hey, no fighting over squishies. You can't. This is a very important toy. No. So right there, you saw. All I had to do was say no, and she let go. So this is really the control you can have over a dog. So she has a toy, and I want to be able to take it from her. No. Good girl. Good girl. Hey, Laura. Hi. Hello. You guys want to go outside? You want to go outside? Good girl. Let's go outside. A little bit of application here. Good girls. Where's your woosh? What a woosh? Are you guys playing? Go get her! Go get her! Woody woosh! Go da woosh! Go da woosh! Okay, downstairs. All I did was stop him from playing a little bit too rough. Always think about that, you know. Good girls. Go play. Nope. No. Downstairs. Unfortunately, they thought I was calling them. Go potty. Elora. Good girl. Pizzazz, go play. You gotta go potty? Okay, let's come upstairs. Okay, we're gonna go inside. Okay, inside. Elora. Elora. So we're teaching Elora to be a little bit more respectful. She wants to play, and Pizzazz wants to play too, but Elora has to be a little bit more respectful. Yes, you do. Hi, booba dooba dooba doos. Good girl. Good girl. Good doos. So, just application training. Got her all excited playing with Pizzazz outside. Wooda woos. Wooda wooda woos. Couch, down. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doos. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Scooby-Doos. Hey, wanna get on my bed? Come on. Up there. Good girl. Wooda wooda woos. Good girl. Good girl. Down. Squeeze the face, squeeze the face, squeeze the wiggle wiggle. Scooby-Doo. Did she jump over you? Oh. Let's go this way. Good girls. Good girls. Hi. You're a good girl. Instant response to commands. Good girl. Zaz! Down. Just like you. This is what we want. This is what dog ownership's about. Good girl.